always when you're with us, and this is tu casa. And please, dile que amamos a la güera preciosa. Saludos a la güera.
Sí, claro.
Muy bien. Finn, Clash of the Castle is coming in Cardiff, Wales on September 3rd. First WWE Premium Live event in UK after 30 years or something. Yeah. And I want to learn more about Wales and about the UK because, I mean, in Mexico, we have some things, but you're the expert there. So I thought it's calling some friends from the lands, and Finn Balor from Ireland comes first in the list. So are you ready to teach me some things about your homeland?
Of course.
Perfecto. Muy bien. Bueno, que I need to translate to the people. It would be fast.
No problem.
Muy bien, pues le dije que ya se viene este maravilloso premio event que vamos a tener después de 30 años, que si me puede enseñar por favor un poquito. Y me dijo que sí. Perfecto. So, let's start with the basic question.
Got
Topic.
it.
Food.
In Ireland or in England?
Yes, in Ireland and UK, and yeah, because I mean, you know that this is the brunch, so always we talk about food, and I'm from Mexico, so we love food as well here in Mexico, and we want to do that. So I want to know, for example, how is a normal day in Ireland? I mean, like to eat or something for your breakfast. What is the regular?
Breakfast in Ireland would be like porridge or cereal. Oats.
See?
Yeah, and cereal, or then for lunch we would have eggs or frijoles, and then for dinner chicken and potatoes.
Because I have to confess that I was checking on Google.
Yeah.
And I Google like a regular breakfast in Ireland. And I don't know why, but it shows me like 1,000 of things.
Okay, so if you have like a cooked breakfast in Ireland, which is called a full Irish breakfast, pork sausage, bacon, baked beans, pudding, which is like a black pudding, similar like in Scotland they have haggis, so it's like all the pieces of a pig, like just like a sausage.
Wow.
And toast and eggs.
Wow. It's a huge thing.
Yeah. It's good for a hangover.
You know that. Good for hangover. We are experts in hangover. Here in Mexico, you can take a pancita. Do you try the pancita?
Yeah, or what's good for a hangover in Mexico is pozole.
Muy bien. Muy bien. Well, I need to translate. A ver, perdón, ya estoy echando aquí cotorreo con el buen Fin. Le dije que cómo era un desayuno regular, una comida regular en Irlanda. Y él me dijo, pues solamente como avena y un pan tostado o algo, ¿no? Y le dije, no, pero espérate, porque yo vi en Google que había un montón de cosas para comer. Y me dijo, claro, eso es como el desayuno cocinado más cañón, ¿no? Que se supone que es salchicha de cerdo. Me dijo como un pudín de cerdo también negro, frijoles, tocino, ¿qué más?
Huevos.
Y eso me dijo que era bueno para la cruda. Y yo le dije, no, espérate.
So some fried mushrooms.
Fried mushrooms, sí. Y como champiñones fritos. Fritos, right?
Sí, fritos.
Perfecto. Okay, mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Y yo le dije, él me dijo, esto es buenísimo para la cruda. Y yo le dije, no, espérate, en México. Y me dijo, en México es bueno el pozole. Ya tenemos un titán mexicano que ya hasta se la super sabe. So, you explained me already the black pudding that is with pork or something, right?
Like all the parts, all the leftover parts of the pork just put into a grinder and mixed up and made into like a little sausage.
And what about the white pudding?
It's similar, just without the blood. So
Órale. Here in Mexico, you know that is moronga?
Moronga? No, I don't know.
Moronga is the black pudding.
Ah, okay.
Sí, sí, sí.
Have you had the black pudding in Europe?
No, I never tried it. But
Oh.
I mean, the explanation that you gave me is similar.
Okay, I'm gonna try
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it at all. But be my guest.
Maybe
Yeah.
recently, like maybe 5 years ago, black pudding became like a little bit of like very common in a salad. So they make like a salad with like pieces of black pudding to make it more like rich in flavor.
Wow. Which, I mean, it's a little bit weird, that salad.
Yeah, but it tastes good.
Yeah, I want to try. Next time, if I go to Ireland, I'm going to try that thing.
Ireland, they would have like what we call a breakfast roll, right? So you get all the food that I told you, eggs, bacon, pudding, beans, and we put it on like a bread roll, like a Subway sandwich.
Ah.
You just eat it like a Subway sandwich.
In Argentina, that thing, the name is choripan, kind of.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, next year, if we are going there, we are going to eat choripan.
Choripan?
Yeah, and you have to tell us, like, is same, the flavor and everything is similar or not.
Yeah. Okay, I'll let you know.
We need to travel around America just to find some things that are familiar or similar to the black pudding and white pudding. Just because of that.
Never seen anything similar in US.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should try here. Ok, perfecto. A ver, nos fuimos otra vez hablando acerca del black pudding, que básicamente aquí en México le llamamos moronga. Y el white pudding es sin la sangre del puerco. Todas las partecitas se cortan y se hace como una salchicha, y eso es el white pudding y el black pudding. Ahora, hay algo bien interesante que yo le dije. Maybe, do you try chorizo?
Ah, yes, yeah.
It's kind of, right?
Yeah, it's kind of similar.
Ah, ok. Ok, bueno, ya vieron, chorizo, choripán y todas estas cosas que estamos hablando. So, have you been to Wales, home of Clash of the Castle? And what do you know about the food in Wales?
The food in Wales is very, very similar. Ireland, England, Scotland have very similar diets, I guess, or very common food. So it would be the same. A lot of beans, eggs, potatoes, chicken.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, sorry if I'm asking this, but it's because in Mexico, you can travel maybe like 3 hours or something by drive or even 1 hour, and you can find another like different food.
Yeah. No, I know. The food in Mexico is the best in the world.
Acabo de decir que la comida mexicana super rifa. Y que quede eso para el highlight. Muy bien. Y sí, I think so as well. You have a lot of options.
Yeah.
So, I know you're coming directly for your Spanish class and your wife is Mexican, güerita, preciosa. So, I understand that you learn a lot about Mexican food. I want to know which Mexican dish is your favorite, and between UK, well, you said that the best food is Mexican, but what is your favorite dish in Mexico?
Probably chicken tacos.
Okay.
But I think the chicken tacos is the best.
Tacos de pollo.
Yeah, my wife loves flautas. Yeah, or I like ceviche or the pozole or anything spicy.
So you like now spicy food?
Yes, very much.
And this is new for you? I mean, because maybe before Güera, you love spicy food as well.
Yeah, because in Japan, they have some very spicy food with the wasabi. So it's just like a similar feeling.
Sí. Japan they have a really great food as well.
Yeah. The sushi, the chanko, the The beef is great in Japan.
Ramen.
Ramen, sí.
Ramen es deliciosa. Yeah, I really love it. Bueno, su comida favorita mexicana son los tacos de pollo. Yo pensé que iba a decir así como de que no. And do you try birria, for example?
What's that?
¿Birria?
Sí.
Muy bien. No. Tú ya probaste todo. You tried everything.
I have a question. Is chicken tacos very common? Like very plain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not very plain. Like, for example, it's tacos dorados, right?
Sí.
See, tacos dorados, you put lettuce,
Yeah.
onion,
Lime, cilantro.
cheese.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Very healthy, but very delicious as well. So, okay. This question, I had this question, but I think you know everything. Because I want to say, like, if you know some dishes, Mexican dishes, but you know pozole, enchiladas, cochinita. Do you try cochinita?
No, what is conchinita?
Cochinita is the pork, but they cook in like southeast of Mexico with a little bit spicy sauce, but is like red, and they add orange and achiote. Achiote is kind of chili with.
I think I know this.
Oof, it's super delicious. I think it's one of my favorites, actually.
I love elote.
Oof. Ooh. Do you know what? Before, some years ago, I want to start a business because you're saying elotes, like tostados.
Yeah.
I think is one of the best things in the world.
Yeah, elote. Esquitas, it's like similar, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but just the granos. Yeah, I love it. So now, talking about Clash of the Castle. So Wales and Ireland are divided by a water barrier.
Yeah.
I would like to know like some cultural differences between those countries.
I would say there's not very many cultural differences. Like they're both like they both have a lot of countryside. They both have big farming communities. They eat similar food. They like rugby. I think there's a lot more similarities than there are differences.
Muy bien.
Like 100 years ago, 200 years ago, we spoke different languages, but now we all speak English for the most part. Like Welsh language and Gaelic language is not as common in this day. Like most people would speak English. So I would say it's very, very similar. Like for me, if I'm in Cardiff or anywhere in Wales or the UK, it feels very similar to being in Ireland.
Okay. Muy bien, pues.
Very different, but the people's energy is very similar.
Mira. Okay. And maybe, for example, the tone of they speak a little bit different?
Yeah, the tone and the accent, but I can understand it clearly.
But even, for example, for me, it will be clearly like, okay, that guy is from Ireland or that guy is from Wales.
For me, I can tell, but I don't know for you.
Okay. Because, for example, you've been here in Mexico, in Ciudad de Mexico, right? In Mexico City.
Yeah.
But do you mean, for example, at north of Mexico, like Monterrey or something?
See. But, like, it's very difficult for me to hear the accent. Like, maybe I can understand between a Mexican and, like, someone from Barcelona. I can separate. Not like North Mexico or Mexico City.
And for us, it's like, obvio, it's different. Ok, perfecto. Bueno, ahorita estábamos hablando acerca de las diferencias que existen entre Irlanda y Gales y me dijo, la verdad es que no existen como claras diferencias, al contrario, yo diría que son él dijo, ¿no? Como, yo diría que son muchas cosas que tenemos en similitud. Quizás hace muchísimos años atrás donde se hablaban se hablaba otro idioma y otro lenguaje, pues sí, pero ahora mismo se habla inglés. y se comen las mismas cosas y tenemos como las mismas cositas. Entonces, realmente diferencia no hay. Yo le dije, pero espérate, ¿qué hay de los que hablan? O sea, porque a veces hablan diferentes. Por ejemplo, los chilangos hablamos bien diferente a los que hablan en el norte de México. Y él me dijo, para mí no. O sea, yo si me voy, por ejemplo, a Barcelona, pues sí lo puedo notar, pero no los de México y los de Monterrey. Entonces, ya lo sabemos. So, if I say the word castle, what would be the first thing that comes to your mind, Finn?
Oh, when I was a kid, I had a Lego castle, and I loved it. And it had like little Lego horses and a little Lego river, arrows. So that's what I think of when I hear castle.
What? How old?
10 years old, maybe.
Oh, wow. Such a great memory.
Yeah.
Ok. Muy bien. Pues le pregunté, a ver, si digo la palabra castillo, ¿qué es lo primero que se viene a tu cabeza? Y me dijo, mi juguete de Lego cuando tenía 10 años, que tenía mi castillito de Lego y que tenía mis caballitos y tenía también a mi río de Lego. Qué chido recuerdo ese, la verdad. Creo que no hay nada más bonito que irte a tu infancia. So, another quick little game. I love them. You know that? Like, ¿sabías qué? So, I'm going to throw you one from Wales and you throw me one from Ireland. Okay? So, do you know that Wales is the place in the world with the most castle per square mile?
Wow, I didn't know that. That's real?
Yeah.
Wow. Impressive.
Thank you. Now is your turn.
Now it's my turn? Okay. Do you know Ireland is the place in the world with the most rain?
Really?
No, probably.
I was like, I thought it was Thailand or something, but yeah, well, maybe. Ok, muy bien. Pues estábamos jugando al ¿sabías qué? Entonces le dije, ¿sabías que Gales tiene muchísimos castillos? Y me dijo, ¡ay, en serio! Y yo, claro. Y él me dijo, ¿sabías que Irlanda es el lugar que más llueve en el mundo? Y yo, ¡oh, órale, es cierto! Y me dijo, no, no es cierto. Entonces, bueno, ya averiguaremos cuál es el lugar. So, now let's talk about WWE.
Yeah.
We know you're a fundamental part of the Judgment Day. How do you decide to be a part of this faction and why?
Ahora yo soy un chico rudo. I was practicing my Spanish. Mi rival es Rey Mysterio. Yo necesito luchar con Rey. Yo quiero pegarle. How's my Spanish?
Perfect! Woo! Woo! Almost a Mexican. Casi un mexicano.
Oh, gracias.
De nada. Un mexicano güero.
I'm a paisano.
Es un paisano. Muy bien. Bienvenido a casa, paisano.
Hey.
Bienvenido. Muy bien. Pues ya lo escucharon. Habla perfecto español. Él le va a pegar sus cachetadones al Rey Misterio porque ahora es un chico rudo. ¿Ok? Ya lo tenemos claro. Perfect. So, you will have to excuse me. We love you so much, but you know that Rey Misterio is very important for us as well.
Oh.
So, what happened with Rey Misterio? Why lose Misterio? Dominic and Rey Misterio all the time. Why do you decide to trade them like that?
I think Rey Mysterio, obviously Rey Mysterio is a legend, Edge is a legend, but I think that I've been wrestling for 22 years now, and I think it's about time that people started referring to me as a legend also. So that's why I have a little bit of a problem. I think I have not been given enough credit for my career over the last 20 years.
Pues, a ver, gente, se los voy a explicar así. Dijo, sí, Rey Misterio, ¿saben qué? O sea, bueno, la pregunta fue acerca de por qué tratan así a los misterios. O sea, los queremos mucho y ya saben cómo los están tratando. Y él dijo, a ver, Rey Misterio lleva más de 20 años en la industria, ¿no? Ya, o sea, lleva muchísimo tiempo. Es momento de que me reconozcan como la leyenda que soy y que voy a ser. Así que zapatera tus zapatos, aquí viene Finn Balor con todo. Así, básicamente, más o menos. Entonces, es por eso que están tratando así a Rey Misterio, porque pues es el momento ahora de que Finn Balor sea reconocido como la leyenda que es. ¿Ok? And I know that things didn't end well with Edge some few months ago and everything. So now he recovered and he looks like he's really mad with you guys. So what is your plan to control him?
The plan is for me and Rhea to take care of Edge and finish him off for good. So he's already retired once, a couple of years. So I think we're going to have to force him into retirement a second time.
Órale, qué duro, amigos. Pues dice que le pregunté que ahora Edge viene más enojado que nunca. Que cuál es el plan como para controlarlo. Y me dijo, no lo vamos a controlar. Alguna vez ya se retiró. ¿Y qué creen? Que Rhea y yo también nos vamos a encargar de retirarlo por segunda vez. Ay, se viene algo muy fuerte si esto llega a pasar, ¿eh? Muy bien. Now, talking about Edge again.
Yeah.
What was the reason to pull him out of a Judgment Day? Because I thought you were really, like friends, even friends.
I wouldn't say we were friends. I would more say we were colleagues. But
Okay.
I have a lot of colleagues, but very, very few friends. And this idea of like senior wrestlers wanting to like control the more junior wrestlers or how they see as junior wrestlers, I think is too old school, and it's not very forward thinking, and it's not something that I really appreciate. You know, I don't like to look down on people, and I don't like to be looked down on. And I feel like that's what Edge was doing, and to Priest and Rhea and myself, and we needed to put a stop to that.
Órale, ok. Puras cosas, mucha sonrisita con Finn Balor, pero él es así, al pie, al contundente, Finn Balor así es. Bueno, yo le dije, oye, ¿por qué? O sea, yo pensé que eran hasta amigos de Judgment Day con Edge, ¿no? Y me dijo, no te confundas. Colegas, amigos pocos, colegas muchos. Pasa algo en la vida de los colegas. Cuando te vemos de uno a uno, pero cuando ellos me van a ver por debajo, en ese momento entonces ya no está padre la ecuación, y es entonces cuando yo voy a decidir, y más si tiene una mente como medio arcaica, old school, vieja, ortodoxa, que no funciona para ir hacia adelante, es entonces ahí cuando Finn Balor decide y dice, entre Priest, Rhea y él, dijeron, ya está, no funciona más a la ecuación de The Judgment Day. Okay. So now that Edge promised to destroy Judgment Day, and with Rhea absence as well, are you considering to recruit more superstars? Because sometimes it's better to have more soldiers in battle, don't you think so?
Not in every case. It's not in every case it's important to have more soldiers, but I prefer quality over quantity. But we're definitely have our eyes open for more quality. And when that quality presents itself, we will definitely welcome more members to the Judgment Day.
Qué bonitas respuestas, Finn Balor. Your answers are perfectas. Muy bien. Pues ahorita le dije, oye, ¿qué onda? Pues, o sea, se fue Edge y también ahorita pues estuvo medio fuera Rhea. ¿No tienes pensado reclutar a más superestrellas? Porque a veces hacen falta más soldados. Y me dijo, no te confundas, reina. A ver, no se trata de cantidad, sino de calidad. Y si llega alguien con la calidad que nosotros tenemos, bienvenido sea. Si no, sáquese para allá. Así. Entonces, so, it's amazing. After 30 years, WWE returns to UK. Are you going to be there?
I certainly hope so.
How excited are you?
So obviously, you know the way WWE works, and the card hasn't been announced, but they've sent me a schedule that I need to be in the UK. So I don't know who I'm going to wrestle or who I'm going to face, but I'll definitely be there at the show.
Okay, and are you excited?
Very excited.
And are you going home?
I don't have time to go home. It's very 30-minute flights, but there's just no time because we have Raw here in US. We all travel straight to London. From London, we drive to Cardiff. We wrestle, and then we drive back to London, and we have to fly straight back for Raw. So there's not a... Parents are going to come to... They plan to come to Cardiff. So fingers crossed that happens.
Por favorcito, que así sea. Muy bien. Pues está muy contento porque pues ya va, o sea, parece que sí va a estar por ahí. Y yo le dije, ¿vas a ir a casa? Y me dijo, no hay tiempo para ir a casa. Raw, en lo que volamos a Londres y luego después de ahí a Cardiff y después regrésate a Londres y después regrésate a Raw. No hay tiempo para ver a papás, pero vamos a poner todos deditos, changuitos, changuitos, changuitos para que sus papás vayan y estén ahí con ellos, porque siempre es bien padre tener a los papás ahí. So, do you remember anything about SummerSlam 1992 that was in London and the last time WWE brought a premium live event to UK?
Yeah, fantastic event at Wembley Stadium. Bulldog versus Bret Hart. One of probably the biggest pay-per-views in WWE history, and something that I hope we can recreate, in the next couple of weeks in Cardiff. For me personally, my first match in Cardiff was in a community centre in front of about 60 people. So Clash at the Castle is going to have about 60 to 70,000 people. So it's going to be a little bit of a different atmosphere. First ever match in Cardiff, Wales. So I'm looking forward to return.
Qué bonita historia. Pues estábamos ahorita hablando y le pregunté que si se acordaba de la última vez que estuvo WWE en Londres, en UK, que fue en 1990. Y me dijo, claro que me acuerdo. O sea, fue uno de los de los Premium Live Events más grandes de WWE, donde estuvo Bret Hart, y me acuerdo perfecto. Y dijo, bueno, y ahora esperamos, o sea, yo espero que sea así de grande como este fue, solo que la diferencia, él me estaba contando que la primera vez que él se presentó, right, it was 60 people, 60 personas.
Yeah.
60, quizás 60 personas. Y me dijo, y ahora van a ser 60,000. Entonces, creo que va a ser algo histórico para él, seguramente, que va a dejar recuerdos memorables. Y qué padre que nosotros vamos a estar ahí diciéndole, vamos, Finn Balor, nomás no te pases de lanza con los misterios tanto. Y así, ¿no? Muy bien. So, are you ready for fans' questions?
Please, bring it on.
Okay, perfecto. A ver, vamos a ver. Oh, wow, a lot of... This one. Humans Hugil. Who is your favorite wrestler?
Of all time, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels. Perfecto. Muy bien. A ver, otra. Sir. We explained that, like if another member or something. A ver. Oh, this one. Cayman the Ninja. How will you feel if you beat Roman for his 2 champion belts?
Well, I think me and Roman Reigns have a lot of unfinished business. There was a little bit of a questionable finish to our last match at Extreme Rules when the top rope mysteriously broke in our championship match. So I feel like there's definitely a rematch due with myself and Roman. So hopefully we'll get to that soon after Clash at the Castle.
Oh, vamos a ver de qué zapatos salen más correas, porque él dice que todavía tiene asuntos pendientes con Roman Reigns. Que extrañamente cuando se rompió esa cuerda, él no va a dejar las cosas así. Así que muy prontito lo va a ver después de Clash of the Castle. Muy bien. And this is the last one. A ver. Let me see. Oh, a lot of this. This work. Oh, this one. Ay, ¿dónde está? Oh, yeah. Best workout routine.
Oh, whatever doesn't hurt that day is what I'm gonna train. So I don't have a routine or a plan. Just with the way work is and the slams that we take, I just go in the gym and whatever kind of feels right that day, that's what I'm gonna train. I don't like have a routine or a plan.
Ah, mira.
Advice I would give to people would be like consistency is the key, and that you can't just expect a miracle to happen overnight with like one workout. It's I've been training for 25, 30 years, so and I do it the same 5 days a week, so it's consistency more than a plan that works for me.
And how many hours do you train per day?
Maybe 1 hour.
What?
45 minutes or 1 hour tops.
But I think it's your genes as well, right?